Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to the Resto Coach. Anthony Suntay here together with Rommel na. Now, if you didn't join us for our very first episode, we will try to re-establish kung bakit kami nagkakasama. Magkakaibigan po kami, both sportsmen, but at the same time, I'm more into sportscasting, and he, of course, is in the restaurant business. Just to recap, I've been in the sporting industry for about 20 years, covering so many sporting events. Locally, may PBA, there's the PSL, there's the Asian Games, the SEA Games, the Olympics, the NBA, all sorts of sporting activities. And during one of the chance encounters we had when I was covering the PBA, he was also in the restaurant industry. Doon po kami nagkasama. Ngayon, sabi mo sa kanila kung anong ginawa mo sa restaurant industry, just to recap.
Yeah. Bukod sa kumain ng marami. No, as I mentioned in the last episode, I started with the QSR, Quick Service Restaurant, as a Jollibee crew. And I was still studying, and then I proceeded to become a manager, and then eventually transferred to another company. I was actually part of, naalala ko na, I was actually part of the first few people who were signed up for Jollibee International. Hindi lang ako tumuloy. And then after Jollibee, I joined Outback Steakhouse and had the opportunity to become a manager in the casual dining industry. In the segment. And then sa Outback, doon din ako nakapag-train abroad, and I was also given a chance to become regional director. And then I joined Shakey's. Doon naman yung mga ulog ng ko rin, mga breaks in terms of franchising, business development. So, modesty aside, medyo well-rounded na tayo with 27 years of experience. 27 years of experience in the industry.
So yun, nagsama po kami, and then right now we have this program, which is actually, a collaboration of from somebody from just like everybody out there, a customer's point of view, and then somebody who likes to be able to eat. I travel a lot, the job that I have. At the same time, yung mga importante sa akin, iniikot ko yung mga restaurant para makita yung kung ano yung mga pagkain din. So, we've come together with this program here to be able to show everybody just what the restaurant industry is, how it is growing, what we can help contribute to the industry. And at the same time, to answer your questions, ang dami na nga po yung mga tanong. We were gonna tackle that when we get back from the break. But syempre, once again, as early as now, like our Facebook page, The Resto Coach. If you have any questions, padala nyo na po at sasagutin natin yan.
Nakaka-inspire. Ang daming nagme-message.
Yes.
Not only on Facebook, some of the people who are friends on Facebook, messaging me personally, saan po ba yan? How do we access it? No? There's a lot of interest, and we're thankful sa interest nyo sa aming show. It's not just going to be a radio show, as we said. It's going to be to go around the universities. We can do customized training and other sessions. Ang goal natin is to be able to share. Parang tayo nga, you're interested in the industry, you are a customer of the industry, and me as a worker and now an owner, restaurant owner, so we want to share the blessings to others and help them, guide them, and coach them.
And again, balikan natin yung binanggit natin ng very first episode. You want the entire industry to be collaborating with one another. Hindi yung, yes, there are some trade secrets you mentioned that they will have to keep, but at the same time, doesn't mean that they cannot work together.
Yes, the industry needs collaboration right now. Tight collaboration, if I may say. A lot of issues about medyo technical din ng restaurant industry, napag-usapan natin off-cam yung mga anong mangyayari pag pumasok na ng tuloy-tuluyan yung technology, no? Will what's happening in the States happen here? Kasi as we all know in the States, yung nasa industry, alam nating lahat yan. The casual dining restaurant industry in the States medyo sobrang decline. And hanggang ngayon, pinifigure out nila anong mga konsepto yung magsusurvive, magta-thrive in the next decades. Baka mangyari dito. So, yung mga bagay, the word I'd like to use is aagapan natin. And sa mga laymen, yung mga simpleng tao na gusto magnegosyo, gusto rin natin, meron din silang helpline. Hindi yung pag meron ng pangangailangan sa tulong, kundi bago pa mangailangan ng tulong. So, it's a passion project for me. It's a dream come true. It's a collaboration which I like because parang ganito lang yan . Pag nagkikita kami ni Anthony, nagkakape, may merienda, ganun din naman ginagawa namin, what we're doing now. He asked me about the restaurant industry. I asked him about sports. And why not share it to the audience?
And that's why we're here right now. And obviously, we're going to pick up on that point that we had last week. Sinasabi natin, we do have regular segments in the program. Number one, we're going to be having guests whenever we can, yung mga industry leaders or people who are, top dun sa kanilang mga ibang segments, ng restaurant industry. Sabi mo, may mga back office pa.
Yes,
Hindi lang
yung
naman
mga
talaga
ano,
yung
bro.
mga nasa harapan eh.
Yung mga mas successful sa akin, hindi pa naman po ako ganun ka-successful as an entrepreneur. Marami po akong experience as an employee ng restaurant industry, but as an entrepreneur, batang-bata pa po ako sa larangan na yan. So we will bring people who will be able to help you more than I can, more than we can. Yun naman ang importante. No? To start that cycle of, sharing information, collaboration,
Yes.
community.
Yun, pagkatapos nun, syempre, we're gonna have a regular question and answer portion, which we will be bringing to you once again. Like the Facebook page and send us your questions there. And at the same time, meron din tayong coaching point. And then the coaching point that we had last week was know what you're getting into. Balikan natin ng konti yun.
Nabitin sila, ang daming nagre-react. Sana more discussions about that. So ako, yung pinoint out natin last time is that know what you're getting into. Because sabi ko nga, the restaurant industry is a serious investment. Hindi siya kasing capital intensive ng mga ibang mga negosyo, pero it will take a lot of your time, it will take a lot of your patience, and it will require a lot of your patience and dedication. So yun yung pinaka-caution natin sa lahat, no? Know what you're getting into because hindi naman biro yung i-invest mo dito. So ang dami nag-react, ang dami nagtatanong, and we promise that we will, parang magkakaroon siguro tayo ng future segment to really flesh out lahat ng mga detalye na tinatanong nila. We're sorting out the questions right now, pero yun po na yung summary, no? Know what you're getting into means exercising the due diligence to do research, yung mga nag-a-approach sa inyo selling maybe a franchise or asking you to invest. No, unang-una sa tanong dyan, bro, yung nakalimutan ko sabihin last time ano ba yung produkto? Natikman mo na ba?
Right.
You'll be surprised, no? A lot of people go into business not even liking the product that they're selling. Ang sinasabi lang nila, mukhang sikat, nagpa-viral, no? It's very important to like your own product.
So yun ang pinaka-importante
Oo,
muna.
kami, dun sa aming munting restaurant, when people ask us, ano ba yung qualifications to become a franchisee? Alam mo, ginagawa lang namin ng partner ko, we ask the applicant to eat our food in front of us.
Yun muna.
Tinitingnan namin, no? Tinitingnan namin if they really love the product. Kasi napakahalaga po.
So if you're not able to do it, obviously, how can you sell something that you don't like? Diba yun lang, ganun na naman kasimple yun eh.
Kasi some people would think of it more of a business
Yes.
than a restaurant. It's actually two words put together. It's a restaurant business. And it's actually what differentiates it from other businesses.
And people say, when obviously you like to be able to, when you start doing work, you have to be able to love what you're doing. Now, ngayon, kung magbebenta ka tapos hindi mo pala gusto yung binibenta mo, how can you actually love what you're doing? And so, that's a very good point. And I think a lot of the listeners and the viewers out there will start to be able to take that to heart para at least malaman mo na tama. Hindi lang puro negosyo to, pero kailangan gusto ko rin yung negosyo.
Siguro yun din yung just to set the expectations. The first few episodes, hindi muna tayo masyadong malalim. No? Kasi yung general audience naman natin, gusto muna natin i-build yung ano ba yung mga pundasyon or what are the foundations of going into the restaurant business. Later on, we might discuss technical topics such as food costs, supply chain, etc.
Yes.
But for now, it's very important to yung caution. Caution.
Yun, yung ating bell. For those who didn't join us in the first episode, that bell means it's time for us to take a break. We'll have some commercials. Kami naman ay kakain muna. We'll be back after this.